Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you some super easy outer space themed art projects. So I videotaped myself so that I could send this out to you and so that you can go back and look at this again on your Schoology. So I'm going to start out, I actually have some white paper, but if you don't have white paper, you could use scrap paper. I found this paper from my printer and you know what? This is still good, so I'm going to use this today. So I'm going to start out with just some easy space doodles. So I happen to have a Sharpie and a pencil. If you have a pencil, great. Whatever you have will work. A pen will work too. So I'm going to start with my simple shapes, and I think I'm going to draw a rocket ship because our theme this week is space. So I'm going to draw my rocket ship, and I'm just going to start out with like a pointed triangle shape and then end it kind of like this side is a rectangle. Kind of like a rocket ship space. And then I want my rocket ship to have jetpacks. So I'm going to add a jetpack. And I want my, you know what, when a rocket goes up, I've seen this in videos before, it has like fire coming out. So I might do that. And then I know that the astronauts inside are going to want a place to look out. And maybe there's some stabilizer fins or wings on the rocket too. So I can sketch that out. But then I'm going to take a Sharpie or a marker, or if you just want to use a pencil, that's fine. I can outline my shapes that I drew. And then you know that after I outline something, it always looks nice to go back with a pencil and erase all those pencil lines. But use what you guys have today. It's okay. If you have different supplies, you might use just a marker. Okay? So I'm going to draw my rocket and I'm outlining. You can outline with a pen. You can outline with a darker pencil. And you know who I'm going to draw in here? I think I'm going to make my astronaut waving. He's waving out the window. I'll make his mask look shiny. Maybe I'll color that a different color. And then I know that rockets probably have some kind of door. And I'm not looking at any pictures for this. I'm just using my imagination. So you can use your imagination when you're creating your rocket too. Now you know what I think? I'm going to close my eyes for a second and I'm going to imagine what am I going to see if I was in a rocket going outer space. And you know what I think I would see? I bet you I would see this. Oh my goodness. I think I would see some aliens. And at first I would be scared, but you know what? They would go like this. They would wave to me. And then they would smile, and they would be nice aliens, I think. And I think they would be in a flying saucer. And then maybe it would have a walkway where they could step out. And then they would shine this really bright light. So this is just coming from my imagination. So if you want to look at pictures online, there's lots of pictures you could look at. But you can also just kind of imagine what you would see. So I might see, here's planet Earth, all the way over here. And then I'm going to think about back when we did space, I know that we learned how to draw stars. And I know that we learned how to do some planets. So maybe I might do a planet off the page like this. This might look good. You know what planet this is going to be? It's going to be Jupiter with its giant spot. And I might color that red later. So you can do all sorts of space doodles. And then when you're all finished with your space doodles, if you have some art supplies, so I happen to have some crayons here. If you have some supplies you want to add color with, you can do that too. Something else that's really good that I recently learned is you can actually take kitchen supplies or old magazines and you can cut pictures of old magazines and glue them and make a collage if you want to do that. And the kitchen supply you could use is aluminum foil. How cool would this look if I put some aluminum foil on my rocket ship? I think I might just do that in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to color in my picture so that I can finish my space doodles. And as always, when you're making any artwork, and you can do this on, like I said, a piece of paper is fine. You could do this in a notebook or a sketchbook on a scrap paper. I just created this. I had an old piece of scrap paper, and look how beautiful it is on this side now. So now I have some nice art to hang up on my wall. As always, you want to write your name and sign your artwork. Alright guys, I hope you have fun making your space doodles this week. I cannot wait to see them. Put a picture of them in the artwork gallery when you're all done on Schoology, okay? Alright, bye guys.